Welcome to my channel. Today I am discussing 10 must-haves that every pet owner needs or be prepared for. This is mostly from the perspective of having a dog, but could be applicable for a cat as well. 1. Money in the form of savings, credit cards, or cash. Unexpected expenses occur having a pet, and it can be traumatic enough having an event, let alone not being prepared for the event, financially speaking. Having plans set in place or some type of emergency fund help with the burden of the unforeseen events. That way, you can focus on your pet and not an added burden of how to come up with the funds. 2. Know your local emergency vet and have the number saved in your phone and listed as emergency vet for easy remembrance. Also be sure that everyone in your home also has this number in case you are not present when the info is needed. It also doesn't hurt to know the emergency vet's payment policy and forms of payment. That way the emergency fund that you have implemented in Step 1 is ready to be applied in the appropriate way. 3. Your dog walker and their policy on last-minute bookings for your own human emergencies if you use a dog walker for times you are away from home or on vacation. Our furry dog walkers are business people as well and can throw some curveballs on us every once in a while. Some even charge extra for a meet and greet to acquaint your pet with a different walker should they not be available. These fees can add an additional $50 on top of pet sitting fees. 4. Backup contact for times you are out of town. So let's just say you don't return from your trip as planned. Have a friend or family as contact, unless you have an understanding with your pet sitter that she is able to extend care. A second instance is if an emergency should arise with your pet while you are away. Is it better for your situation that you have a family friend take your pet to the vet, or will your sitter do it, and what is her policy on such? 5. Shot records on hand. It is such a nuisance to have to dig through old papers at home to provide when needed. I started keeping mine on email in a folder labeled with my pet's name for easy access. 6. Plans for the unthinkable. We all hate to think of our family pets not being with us someday, but it's the circle of life and the average lifespan is 10 to 13 years depending on the breed. Some longer. There are regulations that exist in some cities and municipalities that prevent people from burying their deceased animals in their own yards. Check are your local laws governing such. Cremation is always an option. 7. If renting an apartment, be prepared for a pet deposit and sometimes a monthly fee in addition to the pet deposit. Warning: some places don't allow certain dog breeds or charge larger deposit for cats due to their nature to want to scratch things. 8. This one is fun. A firm or flexible set of boundaries for visitors. This one mainly depends on your personality and that of your pets. I would probably be offended if someone asked me outright to put up for their visit. Out of spite, I might refuse, and no one should visit a pet owner with that expectation, but I can see it from both sides. Some people have severe allergies or overly aggressive pets. Especially puppies, so there is no right or wrong answer to this one, and the reason I said firm or flexible is because this can change and evolve during your pet's lifespan depending on the circumstances. Some toddlers are rough, so it may not be a bad idea to guard your pet against them. 9. A second pet. Sometimes a second pet may be needed as companionship for your first pet. Pete get lonely and depressed, so not a bad idea if you have the money and patience. 10. Unconditional love. Pets are undeniably one of the best things of life. They are a great part of any family dynamic and give unconditional love. I have had many throughout my lifetime and can't imagine my life without them.